am Taylor Andre Jackson. I am the granddaughter of Mary and Ozell Owens and of Lawrence and Betty Jean Andre. I am the daughter of Tom DeLear Owens and of Lawrence Andre Jr. I am the wife of Travion Jackson and the mother to Miles and Simone. I am a connector. I am a lover. I am a people person. I am genuine. I am an empath. I am the sum total of those who came before me.
For someone who's never been here, what is this place?
This is the Bastrop County African American Cultural Center and Freedom Colonies Museum.
What is the first thing that people usually notice when they walk in?
Some of the first thing that people usually notice when they walk in are some of our artifacts, but usually it is the history of Kerr Park and the Kerr Wilson House.
What exactly is a freedom colony?
A freedom colony are settlements that were established after the Emancipation Proclamation, where freed individuals were then able to purchase land and start building settlements. Those settlements include their homes, their schools, and also their cemeteries.
Why is it important to preserve the history of these colonies?
It is important to preserve the history because in order to get where you're going, you have to acknowledge where you come from. This creates a great foundation for our youth in the community to give them a sense of pride and belonging. My role here at the museum is I'm the director of community engagement and development. It is my responsibility to host events, create programming, and also bring in the funding to support that programming.
What is your favorite part about this role?
My favorite part about this role is working within the community, making sure that we're sharing that rich history of Bastrop County and the Freedom Colonies, and then working within our programming specifically with youth.
What is something that people are usually surprised to learn about when they visit here?
People are usually surprised to connect themselves to a freedom colony when they come in. We have these storyboards that have last names of the families that are associated with the freedom colonies. We then also highlight schools, churches, and cemeteries that are associated.
What is an artifact here that gives you goosebumps every time you see it?
The memory jugs. This exhibit is dedicated to individuals that have gone on to glory but make great contributions into our community. One of my favorites is Miss Marjorie Johnson. Her daughter Diane Mills created this in her honor, just contributing different elements of things revolving around her mother's character and her contribution to our community.
How do you gather and preserve oral history?
We gather and preserve the history through storytelling, getting out in the community, sitting at the feet of those elders, those who are wiser than us, gathering those stories, and then putting that in curriculum and information to display in the museum and pass on to our youth.
What is your biggest challenge as a grassroots cultural center?
Our biggest challenge is expanding our reach, getting this information to those that need to receive it. We're trying to reach across the county, and so that's something that we are working to do of how we can get this information out and make sure that it's relevant and it's present.
What keeps you going on hard days?
What keeps me going on hard days is honestly when you walk into this space, seeing the history, looking at how these individuals were resilient, looking at what they endured, knowing that their hard days were a lot harder than my hard days. So it's really the mission that keeps me going and that drives me.
How can someone get involved and support your work?
You can get involved by coming to visit the museum, learning this history, helping us preserve it by telling these stories and carrying on traditions within your own family. You can also volunteer with us, support us at upcoming events, and make sure to follow us on social media.
What is something that you wish every visitor would walk away understanding?
I wish that every visitor would walk away, honestly, with a sense of pride of not only Bastrop County, but as an individual, knowing that this history and those who contributed to it, and knowing that you yourself are walking, living history. What you do today makes a difference, and your contribution matters.
What is your dream for the museum 5 years from now?
5 years from now, I would love to see the museum in a larger space, displaying more information, having more artifacts, and also being able to be more present in our school system and sharing this information, especially with Black history being taken out of the curriculum in public schools.
Can you tell me why this museum matters?
This museum matters because it creates a foundation. You don't really get to where you're going without knowing where you come from. And so, this information that we have establishes a sense of identity and pride for our youth, but just for everyone involved in Bastrop County. This has a rich history, and I think it needs to continue to be told for generations to come.
What is one thing you would tell your ancestors if they could see this place today?
I would simply tell them thank you. Thank you for enduring. Thank you for persevering. Thank you for being resilient because without you, I would not be here. We would not be here. This history would not exist.